and do a makeup tutorial. I'm going to try to keep this 20 minutes or less. So let's do like a short kind of dramatic look, but not like super long because a lot of people don't have a lot of time. And the biggest issue is how long does it take for your makeup to get done? And I'm like, well, uninterrupted, like 25 minutes. But of course, I work full time and I'm a mom of two. So I get distracted a lot and it's a little busy and a little hectic and a little hard, but can be done. So for eyebrows, like I use Anastasia Hill's her stuff, but I have like one brush with a spoolie and an angle, and I have one that's like straight in an angle. So I brush the eyebrows that I have up, of course, like my eyebrows up. You take the little, whatever, the dip stuff, you put a little bit on the edge, and all you're doing is going on the outside of your brow without getting stuff in your eyeball. So I literally just go under the angle where I already have my brows because obviously that's where they belong, right? And you only stop at the end of your eye, like the end. Then I take the excess. Now, mind you, I haven't put it back in there at all because if you put it back in there, it'd be too dark. And I bring my line all the way to like the middle of my, because I want these two to connect. And that's for a reason. So you'll see. You'll look like you got a unibrow, you'll look stupid, but whatever. So then I'm going to do the outside of this. Now notice I went up a little bit because that's where I want my brow to be. This is where I want it to start going down. And then I just bring it to the end and connect the two ends. That's where I want my arch to be. Just because I know my face. So as you start learning your face, you'll know where your arch should be and where it shouldn't be. I always like it like starting up here and then ending by there. So I bring the little line down as much as I can in the middle. So that way when I go do the a little bit faster because there's no purpose in explaining the same process multiple times. You all are not dumb. Seen like 50 million videos. You don't need me to explain. Plus, I'm like more of a visual person. Like I'm self-taught. I taught myself by practice and a lot of mistakes. Like a whole bunch of mistakes. I went outside looking like a fool. And if you ever look back at like my other stuff on Facebook or Instagram, like those pictures are like super bad. Now to shade them in, I only go where my eyebrows are and then I just kind of lightly shade in the rest, like here, because you want it to transition from dark to light. So I'm just lightly taking the brush and rubbing the extra product down, but I'm not doing it super dark or super hard. So that's with the brown. Then I bought this little cheap kit from, I want to say it was from Amazon. This little, this thing, it comes with like browns and black, but it's the same back so that it all blends in. And like the more you practice, the more you'll find like different products that you like that work better than others. It takes a little bit of time, a lot of patience. And if I'm sideways, it's because my phone is on a mount. I don't have that bullshit ring light and all that other cool stuff. Don't need it. I feel like you're not like 100% like real. Then you use the concealer brush, which is just a flat brush. This is NARS. I get it in like, this is in the color caramel, but the last color I had was like a little bit lighter. I actually like this caramel color because it's not too off from my skin tone. And that way when it's time to blend, everything blends. So you stick a little bit up there and you're literally going under where you just made your eyebrow and cleaning it up to how you want it to look. So I just take a little bit more of the product and kind of like wipe off that black, and then see how I got like an angle right there. Then I'm going to bring it down to get the excess product off of it, just to make sure that everything blends in together. And then I just bring it down on my eyelid too, because it will work as its own like primer, like an eyeshadow base, I guess you would call it. And since it's lighter, it'll make your colors like stick out. I'm not down for the water thing because it messes up my eyeshadow palettes. Like water and setting spray and your eyeshadows are not good. It's just not good. So I don't do that. I don't spray brushes with liquids. I'm not, I'm not, I don't know, I don't like it. So that's all you're doing is cleaning it up as best as you can. Then I'm going to go ahead and do the underside of the other one. Wish there was some good music. I just finished doing karaoke with my homegirl, like on my phone. We do sing-offs together on the phone. It's so fun. But yep. This is the hardest part of your whole entire makeup look is brows. Most people don't even do them, but I'm not like most people. I'm not blessed to have awesome eyebrows. The older you get, the more they don't grow back the way they're supposed to, and all that other good jazz. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm not about that life. I'm just gonna old school, put some eyebrows up here. I thought about getting what's that thing called? Not is it microblading? Microblading, but I've heard really bad things about that. Like, it's bad. Like it's just dangerous. I heard about the lady who got cellulitis from it. I don't want cellulitis. It looks painful. I work in the medical field. I can't. It's bad enough I break out, but I mean, I wash my face every night before I go to bed. So now I'm going to do the top of this one since I'm already over here. This is my trouble brow because I'm left-handed, but I do everything with my right hand. So me and my left hand don't get along that well all the time. Then I just kind of bring it down to sharpen it back up and see what it does. You want them to connect, and then I take it and do the excess. You try to wipe upward, not, I mean, of course you're not wiping downward, but I'm wiping like kind of sideways and up. But that's because when it's time, like I said, to blend this stuff in, you got to make sure that you can. You can't if you got like clumpy stuff everywhere. All right, here, you got to cooperate. You got to get out the way. You all in the way. Lord. All right, so this shit right here is done. That one's done. Yay, brow. Go brow. Go brow. Now we gotta make the other one look like a sister, not like a cousin. This is my better brow. This one cooperates with me so much more. Don't know why. You always have one thing that cooperates and the other one don't, but this one's my easier one. So if I ever make a mistake, I'd rather it be on my right side than my left because I can't fix it. I'm trying to do this kind of fast because I told you I could do this in 20 minutes or less, but it's hard when you're talking and looking because you're not really concentrating on what you're doing. And then this part, like you just take the excess and just bring it down the middle, which will prevent that unibrow that I was talking about. I mean, it was pretty dope for a moment, but it's not what we're trying to do. So I just clean it up by doing that. And then if you really want to be something awesome, you can actually thin your brows out with the same concealer brush. Like just go like this and go like this. And that will thin it out. See what I mean? And then it makes them look more natural. And then when you get done with all the other shit, you can fill it back in the way you need it to be. So the brows are done. I'm going to set that because anytime you use like a liquid kind of product, you want to set it with a powder so it doesn't go anywhere. Because I don't know about you, but I have oily skin. So I sweat a lot. Or at least it seems like I'm sweating a lot. So I just take this Airspun powder, little cheap shit, because I love it. And it works and it smells like a little old lady. And I just take that, which will stop the creasing, make everything even, and make it not move, because I don't want it to move. I want it to stay where I put it. Because if you didn't want it to stay, you wouldn't have put it up there, right? Right. So then I just kind of just do the outside of my brow. And then, like I said, you can always fill it back in with more dark brown or black when you get done. The whole point of it is just to set it so that it doesn't move. All right. I got shit all over me. All right. Done with that. Let's move on to shadow. I finally broke down and bought that Jaclyn Hill palette that everybody was talking about, like the simple little palette. It's very pigmented though. I will say that. But I have like 50 million palettes, so. But I'm gonna do, oh my God, my boob. I'm gonna do some brown right here. I'm not gonna go all dramatic, going all and scare you and none of that shit. I'm gonna try to make this as simple as possible with not like 50 million rainbow colors like I had on last night. Because last night I was definitely rainbowed out. Then I kind of bring it up a little bit like this, just so it helps with our blending. But you want the darkest color to be in the crease and the lightest color to be at the top. So I took a dark brown, started it in the crease, like literally where your eye meets your, whatever, your eyeball meets the crevice right there. That's where I put it. And I took a lighter brown and went the second step over it again and kind of brushed it up. I will tell you a trick though with your brushes. The closer you are to the edge of your brush, the more control you have. And the further out you put it is the less control you have. So depending on how you want it blended will determine like how close you need to have your hand to the brush and vice versa. Okay, if that makes any sense. I don't know if it makes any sense, but it does to me. There is one piece of fucking hair that's like ruining my life. There it is. And my head's itchy as fuck. I can't wait to get my hot pink wig. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be so dope. I got a hot pink wig for my birthday. Well, I'm getting one. Not yet, but I'm ready for it. And my hair looks a mess. And I'm sorry, but it's okay. So, I'm moving on. I'm going to get a fluffy herb brush. And mind you, you clean your brushes in the middle of your color changes. Because if you don't, yeah, that's not good. So then I'm just going to take the darker brown and go right back in it again one more time. Just to re-darken it with a fluffier brush. And of course I want them to be uniform, so whatever you do to one eye, you got to do it to the other eye, unfortunately. Sorry for all that, and da-da-da-da. I'm going to take the lighter brown, tap it up here. Now mind you, I just tapped it up here, and then I'm going to blend it, but I'm going to blend it super light in little circles. Because if I don't, then what'll happen is it'll start moving the dark brown in places that I don't want it. So I just blend in really little circles, like really fluffy, nice little circles. So it doesn't look like anything right now, but it will. Then I'm gonna take, probably this goldish kind of yellow color and put that up here. Because I don't know what kind of look I'm going for today. So I'm trying to make it like a fall kind of look, like a fall foliage kind of. Now, mind you, I'm lightly doing this because I'm just trying to blend the three colors together without taking them off. Yeah, I'm going for a fall look. I mean, it is winter though. Winter looks can be super dope, like super dark. Like I like oranges and yellows. So, I mean, my go-to are like oranges and yellows and hot pinks. Don't ask me about the hot pink thing. I just like pink. So I got this NYX base, which is white. Doesn't look white, but it is white. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to cut my crease. Because I love me a cut crease. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So this step right here eliminates me from having to wet my brushes because this is already wet. And I'm literally going to bring it up all the way to where my eyelid meets my little crevice hole I was talking about. And you sweep down. Doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to clean it all up anyway. Like we are. So I'm literally just putting it down here just to give my colors somewhere to pop through. They pop really good with white base. So that part's done. And the more white you put on, the brighter it gets. But I like dip a whole bunch of shit in it I'm not supposed to. So now I have a fluffier. Well, well, that wasn't smart. I'm throwing shit. I'm dropping shit. Lord. All right, where's my fluffy brush? Not that one. I got another fluffy brush. I hate it when I put shit places it ain't supposed to. There it is, B. This one's kind of a fluffy brush. Like, sorta, kinda. I'm going to use that. And I'm going to go in with some pink. This one's like a rose kind of pink. Now, mind you, I took a lot of that color. Just pile it up here. Because this is wet, I need it to stick. And then I will, move the excess. But for now, I just needed it to, like, really get up there. And then, so I put a lot. Because I told you my base is wet. And I don't want it to get in my eyeshadow. I want the shadow to stick on top of it. Ever so gracefully. Now I'm going to take like a golden kind of. That's pretty. We'll do that. We'll take this gold color. Since I put the yellow at the top. Some people put their darker colors first. But in this instant, I didn't. I just took the lighter color and put that down. And while my brush is already in it, I'm just going to put the rest on this side really quick. Instead of like doing one eye at a time, I actually just do both eyes at the same time. That way, at least I know they're both the same. And I put equal amount of effort into both. You know? All right. Now I'm going to take that dark, dark, dark brown that I had. That really deep, deep brown. And I'm going to stick that in the corner right here. And what that does is it kind of draws your eye in. So I actually wanted it in the corner just like that. And then I take it and I bring it over and up. Like this, which works as blending. Do you see what it's doing? It's mixing these colors in together. Okay, that's what I wanted it to do. And then I want the corner to be super dark. Like super dark. That's how I blend my colors. I've seen people do them differently, but I always put my darkest color last. That's because it's easier for me. Then I bring it all the way over and up. So up and down right there. Then I take a little bit more, lightly. Because if you do it too darkly, then it won't blend in. It will look crazy. I literally just move it side to side until it's all blended in there. Then I redarken the corner again. Then I clean my little brush. And if you really want the corner to be dark, you could do what I just did now and just add some black, because that's exactly what I just did. I added a little bit of black to it instead because the brown wasn't coming through as much as the black does, but I wanted it super dark, like creepy dark. Just a little possessive dark. So now I'm going to take that gold, go back in with this gold on top of it, like that. See that? Only a little bit though. Lord. I hate when I'm doing my lives and my friend do their lives on like Facebook. I'm like, oh my God, I would watch, but I'm still doing my own. Then that pink, I need the pink to come back through. And I always put it at the top like that. See that? This was a random ass idea we just came up with. Some pink, some gold, and some black. All right, so now that that's done, I'm going to take this blending brush thing and I'm going to kind of lightly just blend it, see, up and out, and then go around my cut crease, which just defines where my lines were. And I bring it up and I do it super, super lightly. So the edges they're like actually blended edges instead of being like this, like where they have the lines like this. So you just kind of blend it up and out. Okay, but I really do it super lightly because I don't want to like I don't want to get rid of the darkness of it. I just want to redistribute it like a little bit. I've seen people use that damn tape and all. You don't need that shit. Like I'm not wasting my money on that dumb shit. I ain't doing it. So now I'm gonna take my. I have some liquid gel liner. Love it. Remember that brush I was talking about in the beginning, that little flat brush thing? I'm gonna take that and do my um, top lid. I'm not down for no damn oh god, I can't even think of what it's called. The shit that angles the wings. I'm not a wing person. Not when I'm doing a look like this, I'm not. And I always start from the end first, like the corner. Because remember we made it so dark, so if you make a mistake, nobody would see it. That's where they wouldn't see it. You make a mistake up here, everybody's gonna see it. All right, here comes my husband. I hear him talking. Actually, I hear him stomping. Damn monster. Monster. I'm on YouTube. Babe, I'm on YouTube.
Okay.
What do you want?
Nothing.
What are you up here for then?
See what your ass do.
On YouTube? Why? What if I was sleeping?
I heard that.
Huh?
I said I heard that.
Heard what?
That you on YouTube.
Why are you up here? In the bed.
Maybe I'm sleeping.
You ain't sleeping. You can sleep downstairs because ain't no sheets up there. Thank you.
Bless you.
Thank you. What was that? Did you just fart?
You want to see Ralph Chrysler at 340 at Lynn Haven?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
Not going away to Lynn Haven.
Plays 345 at Cinema Cafe in Greenbrier.
I'll do that.
Why? Greenbrier's just as far as Lynn Haven.
Because we can eat.
I've never been to a Cinema Cafe.
Neither have I.
No.
My nose hurts.
Dinosaur, the one in Edinburgh has reclining seats like the one that we went to last weekend, but I don't know if all of them do.
The one where?
In Edinburgh?
At Edinburgh? That's Chesapeake.
Yeah.
I know where that is. So concealer covers up dark spots. So for every dark spot, I put concealer. And I put it here too. Because I'm weird. And I put it here. Because my forehead always turns out a different color than everything else. I don't know why. Who said I wanted to go anywhere today? Oh, you must be treating us, right? Oh, I ain't going then.
I ain't buying all y'all fat asses food. I'll buy the tickets.
You not feeding us?
I'll buy the tickets.
You not gonna feed us?
It's called going to see a movie, not going out to eat with something to watch.
What the hell's gonna be for dinner then?
I don't know.
Nobody took anything out. So you can't feed us dinner?
I would rather eat shrimp at Hooters or chicken wings.
All I want is popcorn. Can you go shit on yourself somewhere else? I am on the internet. And it's not controlled internet. It's like world internet.
You can't smell nothing.
No, they hear it and it's disgusting. I'm
It
Yes, you can. You hear everything.
You can hear it.
No, I did hear it.
Yeah, you might, but the phone can't.
Yes, it can. I have a bomb ass phone. Yes, it can. I'm fussing with someone. With the not love of my life because he's disgusting. I don't know who this person is. This guy that just came up here, he's different. He's a stranger in my house. My daughter is downstairs on the computer and
Popping her ass off.
she's so damn loud. I see why you fucking came up here. Jesus. Tell her shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Jesus. I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm such a no filter mom. Like, shut it! All right. Sweet baby Jesus, help me.
where your mom go?
She told you. I heard her talking to you.
She said he's going to do something.
No, she said we're going to meet Jamil.
No,
Yes, she did.
she didn't.
Yes, she did.
Because I even heard Boog ask you, and you said, I'm not telling where you're going.
No, he said don't tell you where he was going.
Yeah, she didn't say nothing.
Oh, I heard her.
You heard her tell you.
I heard her tell you too.
She did not tell me.
Does it matter?
Yes,
Why does it matter?
because I said so.
Why do you care where your son went?
I don't care. I was just asking a question.
Well, I'm not answering your question then if you don't care. That means it's an irrelevant question to answer. Yes, I know it takes me more energy to argue with you than it does just to tell you, but I ain't telling you. Because I'm stubborn.
You already told me.
No, I didn't.
You said it went to see Jamel.
No, I said they went to meet him somewhere. Didn't tell you where.
Probably the toy store.
Oh, this is Revlon, or no, Maybelline 24-hour stay. I think it's like $8. Super cheap. Love it. Love it. What? They did not go to no damn toy store. Every time somebody goes somewhere, they don't go to a toy store. I look orange. Today my makeup makes me look orange. Why am I orange?
Aren't you glad it's Sunday?
No cornball. We didn't go to church, so no. Are we ever gonna go to church?
Fuck no.
Scott, we have no blanket up there. You're shitting in cloth. Like, stop.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you
No,
are.
my ass is up. I'm belly down.
Your ass is up
I'm belly down.
like a fish.
What?
Like a fish.
What do you mean like a fish?
Fish or belly down. Belly up, whatever you call it, when they die.
Sideways bodies.
Huh?
Fish have sideways bodies.
No, when they die, they go belly flop, belly down, belly up, belly something.
No, they go sideways.
Not according to Finding Nemo, they go belly up.
I'm there shitting on a bed then.
Cause you are.
No. My ass is facing the sky.
No, it ain't.
It is.
Your ass don't have a face to look at the sky.
That it's facing. Not that it has a face.
How does it face something if it don't have a face?
Because that's the direction it's pointing.
It doesn't have anything to point. It's not angled. It's just nasty. You can't stop it. You're ruining my Facebook or thing. You're ruining it.
You might be making it.
No, you're ruining it. It's gonna get like 50 million likes because it's girlfriend do a makeup tutorial and boyfriend shits all over it. That's what it should have been named. Stop it! Scott, stop. It's gross. God, help me. I look crazy. I look like a native. I got like white. No, I got white powder all on my face. Contour. Why in the fuck is she so loud? She need a hearing aid. What is that? Was that one too? Because if it was, that one was the grossest. Oh. You want to do something, go put the damn shit in the dryer. Or we ain't gonna have nothing to sleep on tonight.
Sleep on my black leather.
Huh? What in the fuck are you talking about? What black leather? I'm not no fucking black leather. I'm brown and I don't feel like leather. Lord, help me, please. Help me take them with you, please. People go, I love my family. I can't wait to have a family. Having a family is awesome. No, the fuck it ain't. Having a family is stressful. You gotta worry about everybody else and what they fucking want, what they need, and no. Mm-mm. I don't like family. I like that song, tired or being alone. Not the I'm so tired of being alone. No, I like being alone. That is not how it goes.
I can't believe I'm shitting myself my whole damn life. I need to poop and something ain't just right.
Just adding color underneath the dark or the bottom, which darkens it out. That's all I'm doing. Trying to smoke it out. Smoke it out. Which helps me anyway, because I get wrinkles under my eyes. So if I smoke it out, it looks like I purposely have makeup everywhere when I really don't mean to. Like I don't mean to. So that's that same brush I had that little bit of excess on. I just used it. I'm done baking. Kind of blend it a little bit. Lord help me. There's stuff on my hair. All right, that's better. All right, now we're gonna take that. Love me some highlight. We are going to highlight. I'm gonna use pink highlight. I got powder on my shirt. Where'd my fan brush go? There it is, fan brush. Oh, I need that. I don't need this or this. Love me some highlight, boy. Then I take this little itty bitty skinny looking brush. I get a little bit more of that highlight and I put it right here. And then I put it right here. And then I put it right here. And I put it